Hello BEA beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie Renee and I am a Juilliard trained opera singer. Maggie's Minutes. In today's video, I will be reacting, finally after all of your many requests, to Lea Salonga performing On My Own. Hello BEA beautiful people, post-editor Maggie here with an announcement. If you are interested in all things music and curious about all of the vocal techniques that I mentioned, then make sure you watch all the way until the end of this video so you can see all of the information on my brand new Skillshare course where I teach you how to sing better instantly, with tips on vibrato, matching pitch, stage confidence, and much more. I'll see you at the end of the video. I don't think we've had any musical theater on my channel yet, so I'm very excited to listen to this. I love On My Own. It is a beautiful song. I sang it when I was a lot younger in addition to I Dreamed a Dream, and it's just, oh my gosh, Les Miz will forever have a special place in my heart. Forever and ever and ever and ever. And this song especially is just so heartbreaking and touching that it's just, yes. I'm very excited to hear this. Before we get to the video, I would like to look up Lea Salonga so that I know who she is and what she does because I've never heard her or seen her before. So yeah, let's do that first. Okay, I'm totally gonna butcher her name if I read it out loud, so I'm just gonna say Lea Salonga is a Filipina singer and actress best known for her roles in musical theater for supplying the singing voices of two Disney princesses, Jasmine and Mulan, and as a recording artist and television performer. Wow! At age 18, she originated the lead role of Kim in the musical Miss Saigon, first in the West End and then on Broadway, winning the Olivier and Theatre World Awards, and becoming the first Asian woman to win a Tony Award. Wow. Salonga is the first Filipino artist to sign with an international record label, Atlantic Records, in 1993. Wow, so she's done a lot of stuff all over the place and in lots of different roles. And she's done Les Mis on Broadway, so I'm excited. This must be really good. I'm excited. This is gonna be really good. I can already tell. Okay. Shout out to these BEA beautiful people who watched my last video all the way to the end. If you would like a shout out just like these BEA beautiful people, then please watch this video all the way to the end, hit the like button below this video, and look out for the secret emoji that comes somewhere at the end of this video, and then comment that below. That's the secret. Alright, who's ready for some musical theater? Ha-cha-cha. Okay, let's just do it. Sorry. I'm very extra. Yes, this is with orchestra. Love orchestra so much. There's the conductor. Marius sends Éponine to deliver a farewell letter to Cosette. There she is. Éponine walks the streets of Paris. Of Paris.
And now I'm all alone again, nowhere to turn, no one to go to. Without a home, without a friend, without a face to say hello to.
Hello to.
And now the night is near. Now I can make believe he's here.
He's here. Okay, wait, hold on. So, wasn't expecting that. That's interesting. Her diction. Girl, that's like, wow. She must have coached this a ton. That is like literally like overdone diction, which is like, I mean, I love it because I'm a very big language person. I love when I can understand every word that you're saying. Not every single person will agree with me on this, but for me, I love when the language is at the forefront of the music. I love music, of course. I want the music to be just as important, but a lot of the time, so often language gets lost behind the music because of a singer's interpretation, and they'll choose to bring their voice forward, but the words are gone, and the words are what let us connect to the meaning. I mean, of course, music transcends the boundaries of words, but I love when I can understand what a person is saying and connect on every word, and she's making it so clear. I'm wondering how it'll be in the actual piece, and if it's going to be distracting to the actual emotion of the song, or if it will aid in it, because I just, ooh, that's really good. I mean, the world is very clear. It's like, a lot of people would call it chewing, but it's just, I really love the clarity of the diction. It's like a very classical kind of way to approach it. But especially when you're mic'd like this, it might be very helpful, because sometimes all of this stuff, especially on top of an orchestra, it's very easy to get lost. I mean, we work on the diction all the time. I've mentioned that before. We work on our diction to make sure that it's clear and precise, but hers is very clear and precise. Like, it's, the vowels are all exactly how you would hear them in English. It's not like, you know, like sometimes you would adjust on certain notes. So like, let's say I'm singing like here, right? The real vowel is here, E. Here, here, and I assume that that's how she would do it, but sometimes singers might adjust and go here, here, to allow more to come through the top. That's what we as opera singers do a lot. It's called vowel modification. So I'm going to be interested to hear if she does any, if she does any vowel modification, or if she sticks to these kinds of very clear, very crisp diction kind of choices. Other than that, gorgeous voice so far, and I loved that little low part where she went into her chest voice. Let's listen back a little bit and keep going. Oh, and I also have to mention the orchestra. I love orchestra. So gorgeous. Okay.
Again, nowhere to turn, no one to go to. Without a home, without a friend, without a face to say hello to. And now the night is near. Now I can make believe he's here.
He's here.
Sometimes I walk alone at night when everybody else is sleeping.
Sleeping.
Think of him and then I'm happy with the company I'm keeping. The city goes to bed.
The city.
And I can live inside my head.
Ooh, that was a little bit of a modification. So instead of my head, she did my head, 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 head. Do you hear the difference? Very, very interesting. So she does use some vowel modifications. However, I do have to say, I am very impressed with the way that she's allowing herself to use this diction to still color the words and make you feel something on every word. When she says him, she like colors it with the H, and you would think that that's a diction choice, but it makes sense. Him, I'm thinking of him, and it makes you excited about him. And so I feel like I'm not losing any kind of emotional integrity, and it really fits. I love it. It's grand. Let's keep going.
And I can live inside my head. On my own, pretending he's beside me.
Interesting.
All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me.
Found me.
In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river.
Love that richness.
In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so love that. She's using a lot of tempo changes to affect the way she's saying the words. She's using her breath. When she makes a little more breath come through the words, the diction is still the same, but the way that she sings, on my own, pretending he's beside me, those kinds of like, pretending, it's like that's the longing that you feel. And the diction is still very clear, but you have this kind of pretending he's beside me, beautifully executed. And then she's also using kind of like punches. Alone, alone, I walk with him till morning. So she's using these kinds of like really strong consonants in order to just color the way she's saying the words and ensure that the audience is hearing them in the way that they're supposed to be. So like alone is a sad word. Alone, if you just sing alone, alone, it's not as interesting as alone, alone. And she does it even like more full power here, which is really beautiful. Also, I really like the way she's making herself sound younger. She's not singing it like, and when I lose my way. And I know she has that capability with the way that she has control over all of this and the way that I see that she's been coaching it. But it's just, she's very, very good at inhabiting this character and just being very, very honest in it. And I love that. All right, shall we keep going?
The trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind.
That's like a chest
that
mix.
I'm talking to myself,
Myself.
not to him.
Him.
And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he's gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are buried everywhere. The streets are full of strangers.
Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. I mean, maybe some of you do if you sing this song, but some of you will have no idea how hard that phrase is because of all of the different consonants and vowels to get stuck on. Oh my gosh, her diction is helping this. The fact that she's opening her vowels so cleanly and really creating the correct sounds. The only vowel that she modifies sometimes are open E's that I've heard so far. I might be, you know, I'm trying to pay attention to everything, so I'm not listening too carefully, but she did modify her E's a couple of times, like her open E's, to like versus it's like a little bit more forward, which is totally fine. She's using that to bring it more forward and not allow it to fall back too far, because sometimes on the you can either make it too shallow or you can fall back. I do this all the time. I need to stop doing this. Anyways, but she does a really beautiful job, and her vowels are so open and so pure that I'm just not hearing her get stuck. There's nothing happening in here. It's so wide open that everything, the trees are buried everywhere, the streets are full of strangers, instead of like stranger, like you can get stuck. Do you know what I mean? If you close down those vowels too much, some people will close them down to focus them because they'll be falling too back or they have too much space, and so people are trying to focus them to put them into the mixed range. But she has this very natural ability to do these pure vowels and get the sound out the same way, and I'm totally geeking out and talking too much, but it's so exciting to see a singer that's like really just like a professional singer, trained, and like, oh my god, it's very fun. It's very fun. It's very clean. It's like, I don't know, the control freak perfectionist in me is like very, very happy with this. All right, let's keep going.
The world around me changes. The trees are buried everywhere. The streets are full of strangers.
Just hear that? Okay, so very interesting. So there are two notes here on the top where you would expect her to go into a full belt, but she doesn't, believe it or not. This isn't that I have never, like she's doing a full belt there, and then no, she does it in a mixed voice. It's almost kind of like an operatic style, but done in a musical theater kind of way. We do this kind of stuff all the time for like semi-classical things. We do classical musical theater stuff. And so it's very interesting. It's a very good voice-saving technique. When you're doing so many shows on Broadway, you definitely have to find ways to not blow out your voice. And if she was screaming this every night, that'd be difficult. But so she decided to go into this kind of a mixed character voice, and I think it still works totally. It's not as turbulent as you would expect. It's a little bit more beautiful than you would expect, But then she goes back down into the rest of it, and she has like a little growl on the lower part. Let me play that for you really quick so you can see what I'm talking about.
All my life, I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning.
Did you hear the hiss?
A world that's full of happiness that I have never known.
It's very, very mixed.
Of him.
I love him. My favorite part.
I love him, but only on my own.
It was so darn good, my earphone fell out. Oh my gosh, guys. Wow. Is there any more? Hold on. Yes, stay in that character. See, so I'm assuming this is part of a bigger show, so she stayed in that character. Regardless of the applause, you never go out of character until the very end of a show, or if you're an audition, until the very end of a song. Sometimes in opera, there are actually bows that happen in the middle of an opera. I know, it's strange. I still don't get it. But in this case, she's getting that applause, but she's standing there like, she's still, in that moment, she's still, but only on my own. Yeah, unfortunate, but... Gosh, that is so exciting. I love that ending. I want to play that ending one more time because it's just so beautifully executed. Like, everything in there is just gorgeous. And she has that shadow vowel at the end. But only on my own. Na, na. We learned how to do na like 7,000 times in our school. Like, we are constantly working towards shadow vowels at the ends of our phrases, in between things. I mean, they just help so many things and so have just like such a great effect. So let's listen to that one more time.
Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known.
Okay, ready?
I love him. I love him. I love him. But only on my own.
I love that for her. Truly just so well executed, so well prepared, coached, and just well done overall. The perfectionist in me is so happy with this. I think her voice suits this piece really, really well, and I think that overall she's just really great in the character, and I love the way that she does it, and I love the way it's just so technically just like, yes, yes, give me technique, give me diction, yes. I am so grateful that this video is sponsored by Skillshare. All of y'all have been in my comments section asking me so many questions about singing, about breathing, support, technique, how to be more confident on stage, how to perform better, what it feels like to be a singer. Well, now I've got the perfect solution for you, which is called How to Sing Better Instantly on Skillshare, which you can access by using my link down below in the description, absolutely free. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. You can explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. I myself have finally taken the jump to take the production class for Logic in order to become a better producer of my own songs. There are classes on piano, guitar, drums, learning how to sing, act, finding a manager, and so many others. I've never been so excited about learning because all of the classes that I was missing out on before on learning and creativity are now here on Skillshare for me to access for free, and you can too. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Because we're in the holiday season, I decided to take a cookie decorating class with Lori Shannon. Her class, called Cookie Decorating for Beginners, Create Incredible Edible Art, is absolutely fantastical. Now mind you, I have zero idea how to bake, but I really wanted to be able to help out my friends when they asked me to come into the kitchen with them. And so I took this class just to know kind of what I'm talking about, and oh my gosh, not only did she show us how to decorate using stencils and using even edible markers, but she also literally had a full section on decorating winter cookies, which was incredible because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing with my friends. And that's just one example of a cool skill that I got to learn off of Skillshare. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads, guys. Literally not a single ad. And they're always launching new premium classes, so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. And it is less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. And you get a free trial. Like, guys, hit the link. Also, anybody who finishes my class will be added to my Discord roster so that you can participate in free masterclasses with me and give you guys critiques and almost like a vocal lesson. Don't miss this opportunity. Don't miss it. I know I'm extra, but seriously, you don't want to miss this. I'm not kidding. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment down below what you enjoyed and what you would like me to hear next, and subscribe to join my beautiful family. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Maggie Music so that you can join me on my adventures as an opera singer living in New York City, studying at Juilliard, and traveling the world, taking you on stage and backstage with me. Also, I would really appreciate your support on Patreon, as that is the best way to support this channel. Not to mention exclusive perks and benefits like live streams and behind the scenes. If you do choose to become a beautiful Patreon patron, I just want to say thank you so much in advance for your support. Another way that you can support this channel is by becoming a green Skittle. Skittle Squad, let me hear you down below. Please feel free to hit that join button next to the subscribe button and join this channel so that you can stand out from the crowd in the comment section of these videos, my live streams, and my premieres. Alright, beautiful people, I really hope that you enjoyed that as much as I did. Sending you all so much love, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.